Harney. The company is Keeping Current Matters, but we go by KCM for short. And our office is based in Ronkonkoma, New York, right on Long Island, about an hour and a half east of New York City. What our company does is we provide content for real estate agents. There's a big need in the market for agents to educate their consumers and really know what they're talking about. And we work really hard to do all of the research that they could possibly want and need and turn that into usable content that they can use in their marketing efforts as well as in their face-to-face conversations with their buyers and sellers to educate them. We were founded by my father, who had 35 years of real estate experience in the industry, working in it. He was a top agent, became a trainer and a leader. He eventually developed his own 550 agent firm. And after he sold his company right before the market crash, so he did time that well, he got out of the industry and he retired for a little bit. And then he realized that there was a bigger calling for him. And he saw the downturn in the real estate market coming. And he realized that he could make a difference. And he started KCM in an effort. He actually started as a speaking company. And he went around and did speaking events for different brokerages and trained agents that way. And then eventually, that became a pretty large business, and we started selling our product, KCM, from there. And we realized that he just couldn't do as many events as he would have wanted. He was doing 200 events a year at that point, which was a lot. And that's when around the same time, we found Infusionsoft, and that really helped us scale up and be able to turn our business into an online business that we could help a lot more people. I joined KCM about year 2, so I've been in almost 7 years now with KCM. Dad was looking to try to figure out if he wanted to stay to just the speaking company that he had or if he wanted to build something bigger. And at that point, I was looking to make a change in my career as well. And ever since I was growing up, I always knew somehow I'd work with my father, even though he didn't realize that. And we were able to come together. We had a nice interview in the pool in his backyard, and the rest is history from there. I think the thing that our clients find the most value in, what we hear back from them when we do talk to them, is the confidence that we provide them to be able to answer some of the toughest market questions that they have, as well as the time savings. There's a lot of information out there in real estate. What we like to call, we borrow a line from Seth Godin, is there's a lot of dots, there's a lot of data. And it's our client's job, and on behalf of them, it's our job, to connect those dots. It's to paint that picture of what's really happening in the real estate market so that their end consumer can make powerful and confident decisions when they're buying and selling a home. So we've been very lucky to have a pretty incredible growth at KCM and sustained. I think that's the thing that I'm most proud about. We work really hard to provide a great service for our customers, and we're rewarded by finding more and more people that believe in our mission and our movement. We found Infusionsoft in 2011, and this was at the perfect time because this is at the same time that we realized that the model of selling from stage was not going to be something that we could scale. We were going to reach a limit on how many people we could actually impact. And Infusionsoft gave us the power and the confidence to be able to take what we do, move it online, and go from there. In our first year with Infusionsoft, we screwed up a lot of things. I'm not going to lie, we did not do everything well, but we still grew 19%. And it was something that we were incredibly proud of. The next year, we got our act together, we worked with the right partners, and we were able to get some things dialed in. We grew 40% that year. The next year we came in and we realized we had the systems in place, and we wanted to really amplify everything that we were doing, worked with found some different consulting on what we didn't know how to do. We grew another 40% that next year. And this past year, we grew another 40%. And we're looking this year to grow another 50% on top of that. So I think that's our growth, and that's something that we're incredibly proud of. It's been significant, and it's also been under our own control. So I think if I had to give any advice to a business owner, as they're building their company, is to keep things simple. So often we get distracted by shiny objects. Everybody's talking about the new greatest tool. And it's funny, but getting back to the basics is what works. Before you can build a big fancy campaign, or before you can go try to split test an email series that you want to send out, try to get some leads to come in there first, and then activate those leads and engage those people and bring them in and get that right. Once you get that right, you can go into some pretty crazy things that you want to do, and you can bring in all the fancy tools that you want. But if your business isn't sound from the fundamentals, none of those fancy tools are going to help you.